Hello, iSurvivor people. It is Robyn. I am here to film my confessional for episode 13. This very much triple elimination that we just had, a very crazy moment in the game. So we start out in the game last round. Who left last round? Sheed left. So we're going into this tribal. They tell us for people to volunteer as captains. Obviously, I didn't know what the captain was, but like people are such people like to pussyfoot around in this fucking game, and they like to play scared. Like, just fucking be a captain and pick people. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I just figured, in my head it was going to be us picking people for our teams and then competing in a minute immunity challenge, and then one team would be safe while one wasn't, or something like that, or I don't know. But anyway, I picked people that I thought were really good at challenges, like Maddie, Brandon, Sam, and then at the end it was between Tim or Juan. And I certainly picked Tim because I thought he was better at challenges. But also I figured that the last person not picked would get safety, and out of the two, Tim or Juan, I would rather Juan get safety. So twice, two times, last round and this round, I'm giving Juan safety. And then it turns out that yeah, everyone's just unsafe. You're in two teams now. One is the only one with immunity, and you have to vote in two tribes of five. And the last time I did a twist like this, I went out. So it was good to kind of have numbers, especially I had Maddie on my side, I had Brandon, I had one who could vote on both sides, and myself. So I was feeling pretty good about us four. Tim, I wasn't so sure, and Sam, but eventually we did want to target Sam because her and Thomas was very close, and we wanted to break that up. And honestly, Sam has been a little wishy-washy with me the past few days in this game. So that was our vote. Sam was going around saying a lot of people's names. She said Maddie, she said me, she said Brandon. So at that point, Sam, you gotta go. Do not say my name in this motherfucking game because I will definitely gun for your ass. And it was really, really sad, because I didn't want to vote out any other femmes or women in this game because there's only but so much of us left, right? The men are like taking the game into their hands per usual though, because women are stupid and like to vote for each other instead of coming together. And I wish me and Sam could have, but she didn't mess with me like, let's do this or let's make a move. She just wanted to do me. So fuck you. Bye. Oh, no, I like her as a person. In this game in particular, fuck you. Um, but yeah, we voted out Sam. She used her extra vote to vote me out, but I had to steal a vote, so I stole the vote to make sure that the votes were all casted properly. Maybe I didn't know it, but I didn't want the votes to tie at all or anything. So yeah, we had that. Sorry, messages. I'm talking to Mona right now. She's trying to give me some bullshit excuse about why she told Sam about my power. And she told Maddie too, but Maddie told me back. But I'm telling her everything from Sam. Yeah. I'm like, this bitch want me to trust her, and now Sam is gone, bitch. Mona, I'm talking to. Like, you really gonna tell Sam about, like, I only told you about that. I didn't even tell my fucking Maddie or Rachel about what the extent of what my power does. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to keep it confident, but that's how you catch it, right? You tell them something you haven't told anybody. So when you hear it back, you know exactly. the source. And she didn't say she didn't. So there we go. Anyway, so Sam is gone. The other team did not do what we were thinking. We're thinking they were going to do Thomas, but they did Rachel, and this move was only possible because of Mona Lisa playing the power to negate all cards or idols. So it was really a bad one for Rachel. I think out of the Zafiro four, I don't, I trusted Rachel a little more above Tim right now. But in terms of like target, I know Rachel was like a big target to get out. So, not totally detrimental to my game, but yeah. So we get into the next immunity challenge, and it's puzzles, but you gotta do these puzzles to eliminate people, and then the puzzle pieces are rotated. Oh Lord, that was so too much. I'm good at puzzle. I would have been better at it if it wasn't all twisted and turning. I worked on so many puzzles. And then I had to like drop them because I was like, well, this person's getting their this person's getting that person out that I was just doing. So now I gotta switch. And eventually Maddie wins immunity, which again puts I'm like, oh God, well, I hope because Maddie's not safe, they're not like, well, let's get out Robyn. So yeah, that was kind of a annoying thing in the game. To almost be so close to immunity. But it is what it is. Maddie's safe at least, and we could do something in the game. At first, we all want to, of course, pile on and do Thomas, and then like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before tribal, I was told John. Um, of course, I don't want to vote John because I do have an alliance with John and Mona, but like logically in the game, I'm like, Thomas is going to be a big threat, right? And he's not going after me, hopefully. He's going after like Juan or Brandon, right? Um, also, um, John is just going to continue being on the bottom. Honestly, he was probably my best shot to win this game. Um, but again, I was also kind of forced to vote John because I was told there was going to be extra votes and I didn't want to not be in the votes. And I didn't know if like John and was gonna vote Thomas, as he said, because literally how one round you're voting with Thomas and then the next round you're gonna vote Thomas. So I couldn't fully trust that. And yeah, I wanted to save John, but again, my hands were tied here because I was being told oh, Marcel's gonna play his extra vote. So like basically I was being told that my vote didn't matter anyway. Which could have helped for gerrymandering, but I didn't want to go home this one. I had to do a self-preservation move by doing John, and it really, really hurt. But you know what? At this point, I'm just like, it's all about the numbers, and if people aren't gonna do what I want to do, then it's that, just that at this point. And at this point, I don't know. I think maybe Tim is my only shot, but like if I sit next to anybody else, maybe Brandon, maybe I could win against them. But right now, I'm finding it an uphill battle to get to the end. Or even if I get to the end, I'm finding it an uphill battle to pitch my story. How can I win? Um, but I'm going to start thinking about that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're at 8 now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna, if we do one vote tomorrow, and then we do one vote tomorrow, we go to 7. And then I think 7, we might do another triple, or we might do a double, go down to 5. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I will. That's all I got. This should have been longer, but honestly, I'm exhausted and I want to get this over with because I don't want to get all this information out of my brain. So that is it. And bye, everyone. See you in episode 14 if I'm here. Oops.